opportunity and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Hi, this is Alex Jones. This holiday season, more than half of our nation is in need of help due to the shattered economy. So now is the time to express the holiday spirit more than ever. Consider helping those you love with the most important gift, a supply of delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. Their holiday gift and family packs start at $99 for a 16-day supply, while their 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals includes a personal backpack in case of a grab-and-go emergency. Order their combo gift pack, and you'll save hundreds, plus get free shipping on your entire order. Call eFoods today at 800-409-5633 or visit them online at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex to find the special. That's 800-409-5633 or eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. You can bet your life on eFoods Direct. Hey everybody, Alex Jones here. If you're looking for the perfect Christmas gift, listen up. This will make your holiday shopping very easy. This year, give a seed bank from one of our oldest sponsors, Solutions from Science, to your friends and family. Here's why. The Survival Seed Bank will give any friend or loved one the ability to grow a full acre crisis garden of nutritionally dense, life-sustaining food. And the Survival Seed Bank is not just a box of open-pollinated seeds. It's an indestructible, waterproof seed bank that can even be buried if we face a real meltdown. And here's the best part. All the seeds in the Survival Seed Bank go through strict germination testing, so you can be confident you're not buying old seeds. Give a Survival Seed Bank this Christmas by going to survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com. Or you can call 877-327-0365 to give the gift that produces an ongoing supply of life-sustaining food.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Okay, I want to get to your calls in the final segment coming up, and I need to hit a lot of news right now. Here's the type of stuff that I've got in my stack here. Look at this propaganda piece. Unvaccinated hospital employees required to wear face masks during flu season. And this report here out of Natural News has links to mainstream articles where in Houston, Texas, you name it, they're saying for 3-4 months out of the year, you got to wear a face mask if you don't take a vaccine. And that's all about introducing the idea that you're quarantined, you're diseased, you're scum if you don't take all these shots. And you've got the big vaccine makers trying to get hundreds of vaccines mandated to work in schools or hospitals. And then next, it's the police. They want to force take every new vaccine that comes out for meningitis, you name it. When these vaccines are publicly linked to death and illness and all sorts of problems and are given government liability protection. And there's just incredible propaganda running right now where if you're not vaccinated, you'll get other people sick. Well, wait, if you took the vaccine and you're protected, how is that? See, I happen to do the research. I happen to know that most measles cases are in people that took the shot. I happen to know that when you take the regular flu shot, it reduces your immune system by more than half. I happen to know that 1.4% of the time do they actually guess the flu vaccine properly the year before for the next year, and that it lowers your immunity. So it's a shot that doesn't even protect you. It's a total hoax and a fraud. I saw in a magazine this weekend, in a I got it in the car. I meant to bring it in here. It's a National Geographic, an ad for boys to take the Gardasil shot. Cervical cancer kills less than 3,000 people a year, and it's always people with autoimmune deficiency problems. It's some warts. And the vaccine insert says it doesn't protect you. I mean, folks, learn the facts here. They used to have Trefany thousands of years ago, where they drill a giant hole in your head if you had a headache, saying let the demons out. In George Washington's time, they put leeches on you. It's a fraud. In fact, we were looking at statistics of what some of the number one causes of death in this country are. What was it? Number 5, according to the World Almanac, was hospital infections. I mean, you better have a compound fracture before you go to the hospital, folks. It's muy dangerous. So we got that fraudulent article. I mean, that article about that fraud, that excellent article about that fraud. Here's some more here. Washington Times. Issa says Holder ouster is up to White House. The House of Representatives is not going to try to impeach Holder, the Attorney General. He's on record, caught lying. So's the White House, and it's up to the White House to do something. You know why? Because Holder 2 months ago came out and said Bush was involved as well in another program like this. Of course they were. Iran-Contra wasn't the first time the government shipped drugs in and guns out. You think the crooks that run our system are going to let $500 billion go to crackheads? Yeah, it goes into their pockets. They make it illegal to keep the price up. Justice withdraws inaccurate Fast and Furious letter sent to Congress. NPR's reporting. Now, here's this article. Yeah, they got caught lying in those letters about not knowing anything about it. Here's another one out of a roll call. Justice Department reveals origins of false gun letter to Senator Grassley. More lying. Oh, they're nice people. And then here's the final article here I wanted to get to for you. Oh, the New York Times today. U.S. agents launder Mexican profits of drug cartels. Since it's coming out in federal courts, we told you back in February, 10 months ago. Since it's coming out in federal courts, now they've got to whitewash it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The government launders the drugs and runs them. New York Times, but it's all a big whitewash article. Nice people in government. Let's just get rid of our due process and let them arrest us secretly and have hitmen kill citizens. That's a really good idea. Remember, 12 years ago, it came out that they are stealing the death benefits of all U.S. troops as they die from their widows and widowers. Does that sound like a nice group? But they say support the troops, don't ask questions. Let the government steal their pension funds for private corporations. They're criminals. Just like you get the flu, we got a case of tyranny. Denial will ensure our destruction. You know, sometimes I notice in a stack of news, the guys print off and then I print off a trend. And I see this pretty much daily, so I thought I'd get to this. Because I tend to read all the news and never cover about 90% of it. But it's all up at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. 5-year-old cuffed and charged with battery of cop. And now it's turned out that it wasn't true that the person even touched the officer, but the 5-year-old threw a fit. Probably because they're drinking too much Coca-Cola, but he sent him off to the juvenile hall for yelling and throwing a fit. All of us would have been in prison, folks. All of us. 99% threw fits when we were 5 years old. Here's another one. Children on welfare incurred debts of parents. This is the San Diego Herald Tribune, and they're reporting that millions of dollars a year is taken from people after they get out of high school, basically, if they were on welfare. You're like, well, good, make them pay. The point is, you can't be guilty for something somebody else did. Unless you're in the Soviet Union. That's always how that works. Here's another one. 13-year-old handcuffed and arrested for burping in class. Yes, passing gas now gets you there. And I bet the cops arresting these people are folks that pass gas themselves in school. Grant County named in lawsuit over game of doctor. A 6-year-old with a 5-year-old played doctor. I would imagine most of the public played doctor. If you didn't, something's wrong with you. And I mean, that's normal child psychology. And they tried to charge them with, what is it here, sexual assault. Grant County and Grant County Department of Social Services has been added to the defendants in a pending lawsuit against the county district attorney and 2 others. The suit alleges the district attorney, Lisa Rinker, went too far for prosecuting a 6-year-old boy for first-degree sexual assault after he allegedly played doctor with 2 5-year-old children. I mean, I remember most of it was completely innocent, but I mean, I remember in kindergarten, first grade, in the playground, class, I mean, you know, let's play doctor. Okay, I mean, now sexual assault. Okay, they just take, this is sick. Continuing, revealed the true cost of Christmas toys we buy from China's factories. Undercover investigation shows hours of overtime, that's late wages, and fines for using the toilet. And that's what their training is to be, is prisoners. Okay, I need to get into Ron Paul now. I haven't even gotten into all the other news. Gun sales shot up on Black Friday. Those numbers are now out. Massive increase. For 3.5 years, we've had record gun sales. Do the globalists really think by secretly training police and military to take on American patriots who are still American and know what it is to be an American, do you think you're really going to win that fight? You bankers have already destroyed us financially and took us over. You've already got the fake environmentalists shutting down all the power plants that globalists don't own. And you really are spoiling for a fight, aren't you? I'm not. I don't need to prove my manhood by shooting my mouth off about war with a bunch of idiots. I want to wake up people that actually think that returning veterans are the #1 enemy in America. I guess when you try to take their guns and secretly arrest them, I guess they are going to become your biggest enemy. And you think you're just going to defeat them all? The German military who tried to overthrow Hitler were the good guys. Same thing with Stalin and Lenin. Okay, we that saw this coming a million miles away, now it's on our front porch, we're the good guys, okay? How much more do I have to tell you about before it happens? How much worse does it have to get? Because we haven't even gone down the real slope yet. Okay, here's the good news. Ron Paul's been winning every straw poll, and in every scientific poll, he's been #1, #2, or #3 for months. So they kept saying, he can't win, he can't win, he can't win. But all these other globalists, as people learn about Mitt Romney, pro-gun control, open border, socialist health care, carbon taxes, Al Gore loves him, same thing with Rick Perry. And notice when Republicans think it's a winner and the media is saying they're the winner, Republicans they'll defend him. I don't care if Perry worked for Al Gore and went to Bilderberg, I kind of like it. As soon as they say he can't win, they're like, I don't like him. As soon as they say Newt Gingrich is the leader, they're all like, oh, so what if he wants global government and supports socialist health care and open borders? I kind of like that Gingrich. I don't like Ron Paul because they say he can't win. We come back, Iowa poll, Gingrich leads GOP pack. Then Paul, then Romney. Big news, stay with us.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs Generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs Generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs Generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs Generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive